Perfect. Good. Knocked it out. Then we just have to simply go to Steam. Pop up a Rogue Trader. Get this going out. Okay, see if we're going live out to YouTube. We'll give Somicron a call here in a second, too. And yeah, thanks for sticking around, Twitchers. We're going to be doing some co-op Rogue Trader, which I think is a pretty fun idea. Unless, yeah, we got it. We got it. We're there. Okay, good. Awesome. Awesome, awesome sauce. We're going to update the stream title on Twitch. Rogue Trader coming up. Good. Should get some song for us in a minute. Gonna close out the other browsers because those are problematic. There we go. There's that music. Ah, I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, updated the stream title on Twitch, so it should say we're doing Rogue Trader. Hey, what's up, Chadwick the Goose? That's right. Rogue those traders. And that's it. That's the transition. Pretty easy to do. Okay, stepping away 2 seconds. We'll get Somicron in here, and we will get back into the 40K universe. Enjoy the amazing music. All right. We back. I'm back. Let's get Somicron in here. You guys know the drill. All right. Okay, so Omicron says he'll be there in a second. We'll allow it. So we'll load up my game, and then we'll co-op him in there once that happens. This takes a minute to load anyway, so it's all good. It's all good in the hood. And here we are, hanging out in the void. Checking out this solar system, which I believe is named Pillars of Veradis. It is not, actually. I'm streaming it out here too, Goose. Out on the YouTube channel Falcon Paladin Plays, which you can easily check out. That's where the VODs are going. So if you're ever like, oh, what about part 3 of Rogue Trader? That's Twitch has removed that. It's gone. Well, guess what? You can totally see it on the YouTube channel under the playlist for Rogue Trader. Pretty good stuff, yeah? Alright, we don't need Omicron for this. I don't think he really cares about what's on this planet. Ooh, plasteel. Oh, a thing, though. Voxmaster Vigdis says, the augurs have detected the remnants of an ancient mining ship that crashed on the planet. It looks like it was carrying equipment and settlers to a new mining site. Searching the ship might prove useful, but it carries certain risks as well. We're going to do it. We got an 80% chance to pass this athletics check with Abelard. Success. The search team was able to retrieve the last surviving extractium from under the debris. They suffered no losses and returned to the ship triumphant. We got mobile extractium. Wonderful. We're not going to do that because that looks interesting. But we'll do this. Vegan scan. Nothing. Fortress World, tithe grade aptus non, which means no tithe grade at all. It's a jungle world, though. Got some extractium out of it. No resources at all. Cool. So, I can click and drag out here? What does that do for me? Nothing, but I can do it. It's weird. Nope. Is he back? He is.
Oh.
Hello. Discord was like, you're in that call too long. We're going to disconnect it. And then you called.
It'll do that.
And now we're here.
Now we're here.
Now we're here. And now I need to get you in here. Because saying we
later.
are here is a little bit misleading right now. Just a bit.
It's true.
You missed me finding some plasteel. It was very exciting.
You were playing the game without me?
Yeah.
Doesn't seem very nice.
And yet, I spared you from having to find more plasteel, which I know you hate.
I mean, telling me about it doesn't help if you're like... I wasted one of the very limited items we have called an extractor, getting +2 plasteel, which we have 18.
I didn't get it.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm saying I spared you from even having to look at the stupid thing.
Well, I mean, I'm fine looking at it.
Oh, okay.
Looking at it's never been the issue.
Okay. I thought you had an emotional reaction to it when you found it. You were like, oh, plasteel. Stupid garbage thing that's everywhere in the stupid galaxy.
Well, I'm not like, whoa, plasteel. Like, it's not the most exciting thing either.
Nope.
You know?
Definitely not. All right.
Alright, yeah.
Time to go to Harrock's Rim Station. What's up, Psychonauts?
Yeah.
You talking about killing dogs, Psychonauts? Don't do that. This is family-friendly chat. Pontius Lockton says, "We welcome your lordship to Ericos Rim, our humble trading station. I am Steward Pontius Lockton, here to offer our highborn guest only the finest wares and special ship modules." Oh, it's just a store. Helmsman snort is heard over the internal Vox channel. "A trading station? Pull the other one. Everyone in the Expanse knows that this is a pirate den, where they peddle the stolen plunder. But to be fair, they never touch the customers, which is probably why they're still alive." Great. We don't care about
more
upgrading the
powerful
ship.
engine.
Do we want to?
Sure, why not?
Take a look at this model. It will be worthy acquisition for your flagship. The spirit of this machine is obstinate, but fast.
But did it fail to carry its previous owner away from disaster?
Absolutely not. The previous owner was boarded at the docks. I apologize. I meant to say this merchandise is perfectly legal.
So we can trade one profit, of which we have 40 for something. I don't think it's worth it. I don't want to give up a whole profit. Also, I'm going to take Plasteel off us.
I kind of want to do it. Don't you want to know? Like, does
Sure.
it just affect ship combat, I assume?
It'll be an item we can equip to our ship.
Yeah.
And yes, it'll only affect ship combat.
Which we don't really care about.
No.
Alright, not interested. I will hold on to this worthy commodity in case you change your mind. What rumors have been flying all around lately, Pontius? Same old, rampaging pirates, nefarious smugglers, Xenos preying on lone ships. The valiant Imperial Navy alone fights them all, and we thank the God Emperor that we can enjoy its protection. There is a rumor about a lone Adeptus Mechanicus ship, an ancient hulk, that is reported to appear in one system or the other, only to vanish the next day. Who knows why it broke away from the Explorator fleet or what secrets it may hold, but this is just a tall tale, unworthy of your lordship's ears. Okay. Good talk, dude. Bye. It's like you might run into a random Adeptus Mechanicus ship. Neat.
Mm-hmm.
That night, the Lord Captain and some of the crew were awakened by beautiful music. Until they realized the source was their own bodies. Blah, blah, blah. Everything's fine. Next. Ooh, enemies of humanity in this system.
Yeah.
What kind they are, nobody knows. Phlogiston.
Hmm.
Seems rare.
Yeah, we've got 5 of them. Sure.
Dunzo.
Which reminds me, we should look at our settlements and be like, can we do anything here?
Ooh, yeah, we
I'm
should.
guessing yes.
Yeah. High Factotum is back. Your lordship, there are alarming reports coming from Janus. Oh, look! A number of strange mutations have been spotted among the population in remote agri-complexes. Aside from the obvious disfigurement and the subsequent estrangement, these mutants, called wretches by the rest of the colonists, I've seen that spelled with a W before, for wretch. But maybe...
Yeah. In Gears of War, they call the little guys wretches with a W.
Yeah. They're coming together to practice a primitive form of religion involving ritual worship of the land. While they display no disobedience or hostility, their very existence is concerning. Governor Viat suggested the mutation may have been caused by one of her genetic experiments aimed to improve the working populace. She notes that docility of the specimens and asks not to treat them as abominations that would otherwise be purged. The Janus nobility humbly awaits your decision. Right on, dude.
Are we friend of the mutant here?
Well, if our fellow heretic Governor Viat says they're cool, then they're cool, right?
Yeah. I mean, still, do we care about, like, the trade-off for letting them live? Like, if we consider them... Like, do we let them live, or do we make them atone for their flaw with labor? Like, there's 2 options here.
Yeah. I mean, I just say we protect them.
Okay,
personally.
go for it. If you
All
wish
right.
to lose the complacency for our colonies, go for it.
Done. Long live the Von Valanches dynasty. Item received, Heart of the Nameless. Increases the wielder's Xenos lore by 10. But if you're an Iconoclast adherent, it increases all of your skills by 10. Holy smokes. Is anybody here an Iconoclast adherent? The mutants were
Maybe Abalad.
put under surveillance. One of the watchmen spotted a mysterious relic in the hands of a group of wretches that turned out to be an item of Xeno origin. It is unlikely the mutants understood the nature of the object that they worshipped. Having to live in proximity to the wretches disturbs the good honest serfs and leads to outbursts of aggression and violence. Cool. We like aggression and violence.
Yeah.
We're down with that. Nothing. Promethium, which I think we have enough of.
Got plenty of it. That's a 6.
It is a 6, though. Yeah, that's nice. Nothing again. Wow.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Cure for Sloth. Falcon gains... Okay.
What about Sloth?
I don't know. Every time you click on a planet, it closes the colony window for me.
Ah, right. Colony window, go.
Falcon gains neurosuppressants for the rabble feature. All allies gain +5 athletics and suffer 10% less toxic damage. You get +10 heretical.
Nice.
That's it. So let's execute that option.
Ah. Lord Captain, the tech priests have made a similar sinister discovery on Kiavagama. The blasphemous machine built at the behest of the wicked Cubus Delphim. This mechanism is capable of picking up the whispers of the warp. It also occasionally transmits a discordant binaric melody to Noah in particular. But no encrypted data or other threats have been detected. It seems to be a functional side effect of sorts. Of course, the idea of using a machine instead of astropaths to contact the voices of the warp may seem tempting, but this machine is teeming with corruption. Its fuel tanks are satiated with the liquefied souls of your subjects. It has enough for now, but someday it will have to be refilled. Yes, we're heretical. It's awesome.
Yeah, just listen to it. What
Yep.
could go wrong?
Your command shall be relayed to the manufactotum attendants. Despite the short shifts and meticulous control, many transmechanics were disposed of after their contact with the monstrous machine, but the small scraps of information they obtained justify their sacrifice. Thanks to the information overheard by the whispers of the deep of the warp, many heretical plots and blasphemous messages sent by the cult of the Final Dawn have been uncovered. The Protectorate has gained a new line of defense. Ooh.
Okay, and what else can we do here? What was this from blah blah blah? Don't really care. Mag trains, money, weapons, efficiency. What do we need to? We need people, reputation with explorers. You would gain +10 tech use. Efficiency. A Sat9 pattern class 5 engine. Wow. Don't have enough chemicals. I don't think we care about any of these.
Got it.
Cool. Gonna pick one.
Okay.
Alright.
Alright, time to fight some enemies of humanity. Chaos worshippers. Their ships have been lying in wait here. I mean, we didn't have to fight them.
You can
Anyway.
accept the messages.
A blood-curdling, visceral scream from the Voxcaster deafens the officers on the bridge. Frightened and pale, they cover their ears with their hands to carry on working despite the impulse to vomit. A mocking, inhuman voice giggles hysterically. "Today is the day you die!" And then the transmission ends. Good stuff, guys.
Well, it was worth an attempt.
It was. Not too surprising, honestly. An infidel class raider? Oh no. Oh, murder class. That's what we're talking about. He's launching swift death fighters and pyrokinetic something else? Neat.
Stuff.
Yeah. Chaos stuff.
Starflight. Murder class.
Yeah. Hit him, Heartless. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, Call the week. Call the week. I guess 7's not 4, but we'll take it.
Ram them.
Take that, murder class. Oh, got an achievement for making use of every special zone during void battles. Fancy.
I guess when the Heartless went through that cloud over there, you got it from them doing it.
And that must be it.
Nobody survives battle with show no.
I have missed this feeling.
I actually did got an upgrade to the engines with that.
That's funny. You can buy one, or we'll just give you one if you beat these chaos doodads.
Yeah. Well, whether or not it's actually an upgrade is another story. 14 speed along with stronger, low acceleration and braking. Higher top speed but lower acceleration. I don't know. I don't think it matters.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. All right.
Excellent job, system. Well done. Give me new routes. Ooh. Mundus Valanches. We've already been there, but this is a scarier way to get there.
We have not been there.
Oh.
We've already discovered the way there, but we've not been there.
Ah.
Otherwise, it wouldn't have a question mark.
During the journey, the augurs discovered a strange object that had been following the rogue trader's voyager for several hours. Again. You're getting stalked, man. Gotta put out a restraining order on somebody. There's a quest here.
It's the main story.
And
And the RPT's story.
Lord Captain, Master Elmsman on the line. I can report that the quest for the capital world of the Von Valanches dynasty is finally at an end. Dargonus is straight ahead. We have received countless greetings. Your subjects would like to know when their master will be arriving. The merchant captains taken refuge in the orbital docks of Dargonis race to send you priceless welcoming gifts, hoping to buy your favor and make an impression on the rogue trader. I'll go there later. Okay. We have other stuff to do. Please hold. Hey, look, it's an Adeptus Mechanicus ship that we heard that rumor about.
Well, that might not be the same one.
Ah, true.
There's a mysterious ship that pops in and out of systems near here.
Mm-hmm. A
Also,
lone Adeptus Mechanicus ship, not part of the larger flotilla. Right. Think there's more than one of those?
probably.
Fair enough. Care about...
I just think if there's a mysterious ship that's popping in and out of systems, it's not going to be hanging out by your homeworld, the major economic center of trade.
Oh.
You know?
I don't know. Could be. Feels unlikely, but not impossible.
I guess we'll find out.
I guess we'll find out. Are you the one that's been rumored? We can ask. Do you think it's funny you have to rescan the planets in your own home system, but fine.
Right, well, they did say that our entire databanks were wiped, so...
I know, but you'd think somebody would
It'd be-
remember.
Okay.
Lord Captain, a transport shuttle bearing the markings of the Adeptus Mechanicus is approaching the ship. Magos Tarsus' delegation intends to board our ship and gain an audience with your lordship. This is exactly how they phrased it. He intends, not humbly requests.
Many of my tech comrades neglect diplomacy when interacting with the laity. It is regrettable.
I bet it is. Punish them for their disrespect by letting them dock at the farthest and most dilapidated airlock, so it takes them an eternity to traverse the ship. A most humane punishment, your lordship.
Requesting permission to be present at the audience granted to my tech comrades.
I couldn't say no, so... I'm gonna guess we could have kept him out of the party.
Nope.
No?
Nope. That was him saying... that was him being like, oh, my tech comrades forget diplomacy. It's pretty regrettable. Also, I will be there.
It's very meta of you, sir. Oh, I remember this. A group dressed in the crimson of the priesthood of Mars walks toward you. Their gazes are fixed on Pascal. You note that the group is not monolithic. Some of its members are more heavily armed and follow a large tech priest clad in battle armor. Others keep a respectful distance and cast inquiring looks at their own leader, whose hunched posture belies his tall frame. Despite the hood hiding his face, you recognize him as Opticon 22, whom you encountered on Footfall. The enormous tech priest Tarsus points his hand at Pascal and lets out a booming roar, not unlike a factory alarm. It makes your very bones vibrate. Herald servo skulls marked with the emblem of the cog follow in its wake. They blare shrilly.
Thou shalt not suffer a heretic in thy forge, for rust begets rust. Pascal Hanuman, in the name of the Adeptus Mechanicus, you are under arrest.
The hunched servant of the Omnissiah turns to you.
Diplomacy mode engaged. Announcement. The Adeptus Mechanica offer their apologies for, would like to inform you of the necessities of conducting an operation to detain, arrest, terminate a faulty unit on the rogue trader's territory.
Tech use it. You identify the rare armor the enormous tech priest is wearing as a Secutor's plated mechanized suit. It carries the imprints of many battles and has markings that announce its status as a relic. Some of the armor's damage looks fairly severe, to the point of endangering its operation. The slurs of flesh revealed under the steel are marked with terrible chemical burns. Every now and then, convulsions shake the tech priest's body, and a painful sounding hiss comes from his vox. The tall tech priest who spoke to you looks more peaceful and makes a point of not drawing his weapon. There is an air of concern about the way he frequently glances over at his fellow, scrutinizing his condition. On what charge are you trying to arrest a member of my retinue?
This heretic is accused of stealing personal identification codes and spreading tech heresy on the world of Kiavagama, and making an attempt on the life of the servant of the Omnissiah.
The deafening roar from the tech priest's vox makes you grimace in pain. You touch your ear and notice blood on your fingers.
The faulty unit will be removed in the name of the Omnislayer. I condemn you.
Lightning flashes across the warrior's army. Armor, agony resounds in the blare of his vox alarm. In contrast, Pascal speaks quietly and coldly.
You are malfunctioning, Tech Comrade. I deem your logical conclusions questionable.
This statement is false. Tech Brother Tarzus Hanneman is willingly undergoing holy torment deterioration, which, however, does not critically affect his cognitive capacity for data analysis. Unit calling itself Pascal Hanneman. We have information that implicates you, having learned that you are a member of the Retinue A maintenance specialist in the service of Rogue Trader Von Valensis. We have come here with the goal of meeting you, intercepting you, engaging you in combat.
Opticon is funny.
Mm-hmm.
Does the big fellow have to roll?
Right? Seriously.
Negativo. Upon completing his sanctification procedure, Tech Brothers Tarsus vowed modified his engrammatic augmetic algorithms in order to never to desecrate, subtly tarnish his mouth vox cognitive processes with flesh speak.
The servo skulls screech.
Mine is a pure Binharic tongue that deserves only what is true and shuns scrap data.
Are you saying this bloodthirsty Hulk is a saint?
This statement is true. Brother Tarsus has an honor of wearing authorization to wear the sacred battle harness that belonged to Magos Militant Ospector Gracchus, one of the first champions of the Faith Holy Scouts to join the cause of conquering the Coronis Expanse. After his death, the termination of vital functions at the hand of Xenos, his Dammoth Goliath-class armor was preserved and given the status of relic. The Adeptus Mechanicus regard this act as voluntary martyrdom, self-destruction for the glory of the Deus Mechanicus. This battle harness is classified as Cogni armor. The machine spirit living in it is strong and wise, but it took major damage in the course of Magos Gracchus' last battle. Besides the secret litanies and imperatives of the Omnislayer, the armor broadcasts a continuous signal of suffering and agony onto the Tech Brother Tarsus' mind.
Uh-huh. That's nice.
We've come to engage you in combat. Here are all the details on the armor
Yeah.
that my comrade is wearing.
We will send you the tech specifications if you ask. Get off my ship? We like Pascal. He's great. You leave him alone.
Just get him. Yeah.
Brother Tarsus lets out a terrifying battle cry and raises his weapon with an amazing alacrity for someone of his size.
Let those who spurn the procedure reap the fruits of this sacrilege.
Pascal freezes, but green sparks light up in his visor. He extends a hand toward Tarsus and replies in a clanging voice.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
You realize Pascal's words are coming from both his vox and Tarsus's. Then every sensor on the executioner's battle harness lights up at once, blindingly, and the wounded armored Leviathan lets out a deafening roar of pain. Banish the machine spirit. Get it, Pascal.
Priority notification. Service units of the Kappa Thread supply line are unauthorized to confront Rogue Trader. Command, retreat, and reinitiate negotiations. Heretic Pascal, I will wreak punishment upon you in the name of the Deus Mechanicus.
Submit, and you'll die quickly.
On my own ship. You guys are certainly brazen.
Bold, bold, bold.
Like, concerningly bold, let's be real.
The Omnislayer knows all, comprehends all.
Enjoy your debuff, friends.
Request approved.
Banish the machine spirit.
Analysis successful.
Banish their machine spirits. Banish their machine spirits.
Done.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
Ah, I aimed at the big guy.
Oh.
I feel like he's the pressing threat.
Yeah, we'll be fine. It makes sense. Going after Pascal like that.
Mm-hmm.
Joint analysis.
Just a
Ooh,
moment.
bird. Takes some hits.
A
Yeah.
soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Cabela, what are we gonna do here? Who wants to die?
They all want to die, Domin.
They sure do.
I am your blade and shield.
I went to a Papa Roach concert last night, Domin.
Shall not fail.
I'm sure you did.
Trust me. Caught by the web. As honor ordains, come. The other side awaits. As the tenets demand.
A lot of damage, but it's doing it. Yeah.
Get there.
2 people down. Good turn, good turn. Well done. I'm in cover, though. Sort of. I like how amped up Adira gets for doing like basic stuff, like move the bird. Ah! It's like, all right, calm down, Adira. Jeez.
Well, she's doing psychic shenanigans.
I don't
It's
know
like
that
a lot of-
moving the bird requires crazy psychic shenanigans.
No, it does. It's a siren. I'm like,
All
how
right,
do you think that works?
fair enough.
If not with psychic powers.
Well, you could, I mean, there's psychic powers like telling the bird to go over there, and there's like psychic powers like exploding the brain of somebody on the other side of the room, you know?
And she's not good at telepathy, is what we're learning.
See, that's fine. You did some 70 damage to a guy way over there. Go ahead, scream all you want.
Ironically, she made no noise for me.
Oh, that's funny. That's right, Ori. Lots of yelling. Also, Psychonauts has a plastic fork. Good to know, Psycho.
Oh, I can't charge through the skulls first.
They're in the way.
Sure
Charge is
are.
going to die turn 1. He sure is.
I don't have any more attacks.
Ugh, Cole the weak.
He is on fire though, so he will just burn to death on his turn.
That counts. I'll allow it.
Not a problem for me. Already done. Suits my purposes.
Interesting. Wildfire first is a choice.
It's pretty good.
Go on, Pascal. Kill that guy.
Which guy?
The guy right behind him.
Oh, crap. There's a guy right there. Hi, man. Not really that great at doing damage. 43 crits, not a bad start. What the? Why did he get a counter? I hit him.
Yeah. He has abilities of his own.
I bring mercy and retribution. The shadows will see. My blade whispers your name.
25.
I shall not fail.
And dead.
Nice, nice, nice. Oh, there's still a guy back there.
Ah, did not see him at all. Can't hit Abelard.
Oh, I guess we set that guy on fire. We kill him instantly.
Mm-hmm.
You walk over here. There we
Whoa! Nice job, Pascal. And Adira.
Requesting cessation of hostilities.
I'm not tired at all. In fact, I can finish you off too. Do your worst.
Requesting diplomacy mode for further communication. I am not authorized to use force against the Von Valentius dynasty's supreme leadership.
Maybe you should have thought about that before you attacked us.
The Adeptus Mechanicus is still accused the unit identifying itself as Pascal Hanneman of criminal theft of a unique identification code. Unlike Tech Brother Tarsus, I am not authorized to immediately execute the unit, but neither am I authorized to drop the inquiry.
There are no apostates among us.
The piercing roar voice from the Vox synth is more overwhelming than Tarsus's thunderous roar. We need to roar.
Tech Tarsus and the machine spirit that lived in his battle harness succumbed to the suffering that beset them. Their judgment was rash and erroneous. Now their torment is over. I declare them martyrs and am requisitioning Tarsus Newman's neural augmentic for the purposes of preserving his blessed memory.
I like that so much. He's like, he came here to arrest me. I killed him. Can I have his stuff, please?
Can I have his brain?
Yeah, even better. As astonished tech priests look on, Pascal leans over the slain man's body and extracts the augmetic from his skull. His movements are as precise as they are respectful. Whatever you just did, it's working. Keep going. Listen in silence. With each word, Pascal's voice grows more powerful and majestic.
You saw the agony your tech brother Tarsus was in. His unbridled, pain-spurred faith intimidated you, yet you were silent. Reverence stopped you from raising your voices to proclaim that the machine spirit with which his mind had merged was morbidly afflicted. The imperative of reverence has paralyzed your will, and you watched a tragedy unfold in silence. The sixth universal law states that comprehension is the true path to knowledge, yet the procedural cycle has robbed you of your comprehension. Therefore, let the cycle be discontinued.
There is a clang as Opticon 22's knee presses into the floor. Crimson-headed, hooded heads are bowed.
Let the cycle be discontinued.
The radiant light pouring out of Pascal's visor grows dimmer. Static creeps back into his voice.
Let the cycle be discontinued, tech comrades.
Pascal, there's one small point I'm not quite clear on. What just happened? Now that the conflict has been resolved, you may remain aboard my ship. But you gotta work for us. Ah.
Request denied. The Kappa Thread Supply Line delegation is leaving Darkonis. Express gratitude for the hospitality ceasefire and proclaims its intent to return to Footfall to resume performing its regular functions.
The tech priest looks over at Pascal as if waiting for something. Pascal's mechadendrite briefly touches the shoulder of Opticon 22, who bows respectfully. And the blood disappears. Just zoops right into the floor.
Yep. Move that
Woo!
body. Yeah, nothing good.
Omniscient Axe. Send someone in here to clean up the blood later.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
That's what you get for attacking us on our own ship, dummies. I wouldn't feel
Pretty
great
much.
about going onto an Adeptus Mechanicus ship and picking a fight with them.
No, I really wouldn't.
They always have underestimated flesh bags. I think they're so
That's true.
superior with their metal and their mechadendrites and their cogs.
Yeah. Alright, I'll be back in a moment.
Okay. Where do we go next? We can get real close to this sun without absolutely burning to death, which I think is nice. I'm reading about Fabius Bile, or Fabius Bile, I suppose.
I return.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
I found we can get very close to the sun without burning up.
Yeah, we have some really good heat shielding on our ship. Yeah.
Yep, pretty impressive.
So I was having to think about the podcast yesterday,
Ah,
and all the stuff about nukes.
yeah.
Yeah. You asked me to name an example when a country with nukes went to another country that had nukes to do some stuff involving their nukes.
Yeah.
Um, like I said in the show, I hadn't really prepared for the conversation, but it did occur to me today that isn't that what the Iraq invasion was about? They were like, they have weapons of mass destruction and we will find them. Wasn't
No, that was more like mustard gas and like sarin and stuff. I don't think they ever did. They say that Iraq had nukes.
I mean, I remember the phrase "weapons of mass destruction," and I don't
Yes.
consider consider it synonymous with nukes.
It's not.
Okay.
Because Saddam Hussein had used weaponized gas en masse against the Kurds within his country. And so I always assumed that's just what they were talking about.
Right.
Had nukes. Let me see. Let's see what the internet says about this.
Saddam Hussein was developing weapons of mass destruction.
Yep. So developing them, right? So
Yeah.
uranium, plutonium, they're working on it. So again, point stands, did not have nukes, was trying to get nukes. We went in there and kicked their asses.
Well, I mean, whether or not it was like,
whether it's true or not.
right, right.
Yeah.
Whether or not that's actually what was the reason for the invasion.
Right.
Well, you have to blame me. I was 9 when it happened.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Reasonable. Should we head down to the Von Valantis Palace and see what's down this way?
Sure, why not?
See if we can hereticize our own homeworld.
It's not really our homeworld.
The Von Valantis dynasty homeworld?
Yeah, that it is.
Yeah. See, Psychonaut says he remembers it being chemical and biological weapons too, not nukes. Although, again, in the Google, I did find some reports where some people kind of broadly brought up the idea that maybe Iraq did have plutonium and stuff where they could make nukes, but nobody claimed they had them.
Well, I mean, I vaguely remember Bush being like, they definitely have them. That's why we need to go. And
WMDs, yeah.
They did not have them. I'm seeing stuff here about, like, from 2002, there were reports from, like, the International Atomic Energy Agency giving the authority, like, weighing in on this. And it's like, well, if it's atomic energy, we're not really talking about sarin gas, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's a broad thing, right? It wasn't just one or the other. But again, I think the main point is that I don't think anybody made the claim that Iraq had nukes. Good to be home for the first time. It's Clementia Wessarian. The Emperor protects. Welcome home, your lordship. The stately woman in a long full dress uniform makes a graceful curtsy. Her short graying hair does not obscure her stern features. I am Clementia Wessarian, Court Chancellor of the Von Valantis dynasty. On behalf of all Dragonis, please accept my deepest condolences on the untimely passing of Theodora von Valantis. Her departure is a terrible blow to us all, but as one star expires, another always flares to life. And although still overcome with bitterness and grief, your subjects hope that you will become the trade dynasty's guiding light in these trying times. Did you write this over the last week? Abelard says, Clementia. Abelard offers a reserved nod. She nods in return, and the lines on his brow soften ever so slightly. Aw. Achilles Scalander. The young man quickly brings a respirator to his burnt face and bows his head courteously. His raven black hair veils his burns and skull implants, and his thin metal fingers creak quietly as he offers a welcoming gesture. Do you want to be Achilles?
Sure. Do we want to find a voice for it?
I don't know if he's going to be around enough to get a voice. Do you?
I have no idea.
I don't think so. I don't think he's going to leave this
Achilles
planet.
Scalander, Secretary at the Administratum Department. I hope your journey to Dargonis was not darkened by unwanted troubles.
Looks like Edward Scissorhands over there.
A little bit.
Blah, blah, blah. It was uneventful. We're great.
I'm glad to hear it, your lordship.
Does your lordship wish to survey the grounds, or perhaps we could sate your curiosity by answering any questions you might have? Governor Urban Driveston has been notified of your arrival on Dargonis and will visit the palace shortly. The preparations for the official visit are well in hand, but your lordship still has plenty of time before the meeting. Where are my chambers? They are very close, just down the hall. There is also the study and the audience chamber there. Achilles' face brightens with a pearly white smile, restoring some of his former good looks. Oh, this is you, sorry.
They are very close, just down the hall. That is also where the study and the audience chamber are.
He's sure smiling.
Lady. Lady Theodora's study has remained locked since her last departure. But on account of your arrival, we've arranged for it to be tidied up and is ready whenever you may need it.
You're dismissed.
I apologize for my bluntness, but I have a request to make. Perhaps before meeting takes place, the illustrious Lord Captain may spare a few minutes for a conversation with me.
Achilles bows his head.
I'm certain that you will find my report on the state of affairs on the Von Valance's Protectorate most useful.
Right on.
Okay, so I did find someone here quoting a Bush speech
Uh-huh.
in January 2002 where he does say nuclear weapons, but it's like the Iraqi regime has plotted to develop anthrax, nerve gas, and nuclear weapons for over a decade.
Yep, to develop. Correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they went in to go and see if they had any.
Mm-hmm.
Because they might have.
Yep. Well, they were developing them. Again.
Well,
We're looking for
again,
evidence
he
of
was-
developing weapons.
Well, no.
That's what he says.
I mean, no, he says that they had been developing for the last
Yeah.
15 years,
Yeah.
or 10 years or whatever. So at that point, you're not going in to look for evidence of further development. You're going in to look for them because they're worried they have developed them.
It takes a really long time to do this. I don't know.
I feel like 60 years since you know it can be done. Like, once you know something can be done, it's much easier to do it.
True. You still have to have the materials and the know-how and the equipment. It's tricky.
I did find other stuff here about, like, quoting that they already had tons of lowly enriched uranium in, like, 1993 and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Which, again, they didn't have. And we probably knew they didn't have.
Yeah. Again, I'm arguing the position that the stated reason, which I know from today, is a lie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But in Call of Duty,
Uh-huh.
when you go and invade the Middle East, they detonate a nuke on their own land.
Who does?
So it must have been true. I don't remember.
Some Middle Eastern country?
Yeah.
That's funny. Ooh, some breeze catcher boots. Whenever the wearer moves through a cell occupied by an enemy, you get 15% dodge against that enemy's attacks until the wearer's next turn.
Cool.
Moves through a cell occupied by an enemy. How do you move through a cell that's already occupied by an enemy?
I don't know. I'm going to assume it means in the
Yeah, right?
like the radius around it, like the attack of opportunity area.
That could be it.
It's the only thing I can think of.
I've got a safe in my room that I can explode open if I want. It's my room.
Yeah.
Oh, right, but it's not my room. That's the problem. Cool. Or assassination attempt, one of the two.
Porque no los dos.
Porque no los dos. But no assassination attempt. Bummer. The cogitator is producing rhythmic sounds, among which a faint ringing stands out. Can I stick my hand into the cogitator? Is that all right? Every other one wants to eat my hand. Why doesn't this one?
It's true.
You'd think so. The cogitator in the private chambers of the rogue trader would have that same thing going on. By bringing your hand to the scan panel behind the books, you open a hidden door. So there you go. So at least that's tuned in to the dynasty. A Xeno artifact. All right, we knew that. Theodora just loves keeping random cargo in boxes in her house. Ooh, here's a thing. Plasma Shaper Gloves, 10 bonus to tech use, and the damage of plasma weapons by +3.
Neat.
Pascal uses a plasma weapon, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And the Zealot Cloak.
And he does tech use.
Yes, when the wearer hits an ally with an area attack, the wearer gains +1 stack of the Zealot effect until the end of combat. The Zealot effect is the wearer deals plus 10% damage with their area attacks for each stack of the Zealot effect. It's almost an
When the wearer
Avalar
hits
thing.
an ally.
Is that what it said?
Yeah. When the
Oh.
wearer hits an ally.
That's the weird... Oh, I mean... I do that sometimes.
Yeah, it's like a Bella cloak. No, you want to give it to Pascal.
Sure do.
Cool.
You can sit
There's
down
3 more
in
boxes,
this
at least.
chair. The secret room is remarkably quiet and almost homely. Perhaps your predecessor used it when she sought complete solitude. Listening to the muted melody coming from the Vox speaker, you can easily imagine Theodora reading a book with a glass of expensive wine in hand. Have a glass of wine. 3 sealed bottles sit on the sturdy-looking low table. They are labeled Grandmaster's Blood, Boon of Terra, and Flame of Purity. Grandmaster's Blood it is. The full-bodied wine is sickly sweet, and you feel a warm sluggishness wash over your body. A siren shatters the tranquil atmosphere in the room. Alarms have been sounded. That took a quick turn. Just enjoying some wine. In the name of the rogue trader of House von Valanchus, whoever has entered his lordship's chambers will be eliminated.
They all seem remarkably nonplussed by all the heretical stuff here.
They've probably been here before.
Also, you are face down on the ground.
I am. I'm back.
with your Dom mask off.
Just,
Do
we'll
you
better leave you
require
in peace.
assistance?
Yeah, you probably should do that, guys.
Yeah.
That was fun. Back to the chair I go. After the
Have
alarm
another glass.
and the palace's guard's intrusion, the calm and comfortable atmosphere of this room has faded somewhat. Not even here can a rogue trader find a moment of privacy. More wine. More... oh, I'm out of the other one. Boon of Terra. I drank the whole bottle. The full-bodied wine is sickly sweet. It's the same kind of wine? The siren shatters the... Face down, intruder. Look at me go. Blonk. And then I get up.
Trespassers, surrender or be killed. You again. We're leaving.
Hey, this one's different. The wine fills the glass, glittering in the dim light of the room like liquid gold. Its tangy flavor burns your throat, leaving behind a spicy, biting aftertaste. You hear a short, faint hum as an unseen motor stirs into motion. So basically, are the other two traps? Like, Theodora's like, I don't like that kind of wine. If somebody comes in here and drinks it, it's going to set off an alarm, right?
So when you drank the wine, there's a little animation of like gas pouring out from under the painting. It might be trapped for whoever's sitting there, or it could be triggered on the wine. And now it's just out of gas, and it's like, well, it has 2 charges. You know?
possible.
Because if you read slightly back up, there's when you drink it, you hear a short, faint hum as an unseen motor stirs into motion. Like
Right.
it's trying to dispense gas that it can't. It's like it's a fan now.
We think we would have heard that when we had the first wine, though.
Well, you're too busy getting drunk on the spiked wine.
I guess. Fair enough. Hey, look, there's books.
Mhm.
Among Theodora's data that has been restored using your cogitator is the phrase Litanies of the Motive Force. It is the title of one of the books here. Done. As you pick up the book, a hidden button in its spine clicks under your finger. You notice a short inscription in the book from a faithful servant of the dynasty in a lasting memory, DVV. Change the music. Vidscreen of the data slate before you displays the names of several Vox symphonies. You recognize the melody that is playing right now. It's the first of 36 parts of the Symphony of Honor and Duty. Wonderful stuff, guys. Oof. Choose the piece Guitari Choir, the rhythm of machine and blessed metal. You hear a loud click inside the Vox speakers, and the piece that was playing earlier starts anew. A siren shudders the tranquil atmosphere in the room. Alarms have been sounded. Again! Hey, look, there's the gas.
Mhm.
Okay, so it shows it. they don't,
This
they
time
don't-
they don't even
they don't even
they
bother
don't
to
even
come.
go. Oh, no more drinking wine or looking at books.
Music, though. Ode to the Most Holy Inquisition. I worry this has long-term negative effects on my health. I've been gassed
yeah,
like
we-
6 times in the last 10 minutes.
We're gonna look at your stats and you're gonna be like, well, Falcon has irreparable brain damage. Every time he gets knocked out, he clunks to the floor, like in it's hard marble. Just
Really do. Oh, there you go. If I choose the right one,
hey,
I get a
you got
data
the data
bank.
bank from Dub. Yeah.
What
Can you
an
inspect
adventure
the
that
painting
was.
now? And like see if you could disarm it or something.
Hang on, what's on the data slate? Nothing. Cool. Want me to inspect the painting?
Yeah, just
Dust has accumulated
No,
on the raised oil smears.
it's hoping you could like disarm the trap or something.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Aw.
leave.
I kind of like getting gas. I'm kind of used to it now. Rare books. Strange objects. Probably Xenos or Chaos. Who knows?
Loot those boxes.
Loot those boxes. Random garbage cargo. More random garbage cargo. Should
I think
be
the
more
developers
cool
really-
stuff in here.
Yeah, I think the developers may be messed up by having everything that's not a usable item immediately moved to cargo.
Mm.
Because in theory, you should be able to mouse over them and like see what it is, but it just instantly gets moved to cargo because, well, you don't need it. For
I
anything.
don't.
It doesn't do.
I mean, I just actually on that last one, I hovered over it to see what it was, and it was like a witch's bone charm or something. So, I mean,
Right.
interesting flavor, but
It's all flavor.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like universal power cells or grapple hook components or ancient machinery or shipment of furs, you know?
Right.
Anointed purity sealed wax bottles. It's like it's stuff, but it's because it's not usable, the game just defaults. And I feel like if it just defaults into cargo, you're less likely to look at it and be like, ooh, flavor.
Right. Definitely true. Can I use a multi-key on my own safe? Yes. Look at that. Got a multi-melta. Holy smokes. 21
Nice.
to 28 damage.
Pretty good. 60 armor percent.
Yo. Usually only employed by Adeptus Astartes or mounted upon Imperial vehicles. Yeah, I bet.
Mm-hmm. Well, Certos happened to.
Yes. Does that mean I can't use them? Is it like a strength check, probably?
I mean, you can totally wear it because you've got the autocannon.
No,
Wait,
it says
no.
you can't.
You-
Can't be equipped.
You need You need the melter weapon proficiency first.
Ah, that's all it is.
But other than that, yeah.
Okay. Hey, look, it's Adira.
Mm-hmm.
Talking with
All
an
around here
aristocrat.
somewhere. What could go wrong?
Yeah, let's have her just wander around randomly talking to people. That sounds like a fantastic plan.
Well, at least Cabela's smart. She's just standing by the door. I mean, like, oh, when can we leave?
I think Cabela does a better job of pretending she's a normal human than Adira does. I don't think Cabela can't, like, not talk about the blood god for 10 seconds in a conversation.
Cabela's, like, covered in ritual scars and, like, open wounds.
That's true.
Like,
That's fair.
You can at least pretend that there is a sanction psycho.
Yes, you can.
Like, people will know she's weird, but like, it's fine.
Yeah, she's a psyker. She talks about voices. That's what they do.
Yeah. Oh, loot. You running past the loot.
Sublime subdermal gems, rare cloth dyes, engraved flasks.
Cool.
Not cool. Actually dumb. Something else down here. Ah, there it is. Magnus class rechargeable battery, consecrated promethium. Let's go talk to what's his face. Edward Scissorhands. The slender figure, clad in robes made from expensive fabric, shudders from violent coughing. Pressing a gilded respirator to his face, the man takes several deep breaths.
Falcon von Valancius, I greatly appreciate what you've done and found the time to see me before meeting with the governor. But before we get wrapped up in important matters, would you like a hit of this? It's certainly divine.
Hell yeah.
I
Pass
mean,
it over, man.
Let's hotbox this palace. Allow me to inquire, where is Master Van Calox? I thought he accompanied you.
He died doing his duty to the Golden Throne.
That is a terrible loss for the Inquisition and the Imperium.
Achilles clasps his hands, his burnt lips mouthing words of prayer. You know anything about what has become of Conrad Votivia, the former Master of Whispers, is a heretic and a traitor to the dynasty. Achilles nods grimly.
Word of his treason reached Argonis too late. Conrad came to the planet and left it almost immediately, once he had sown discord in the minds of the gullible and naive. The worst of the rumors he started was that you were the one responsible for Lady Theodora's sudden demise. Of course, your loyal subjects did their best to skin alive any who showed signs of doubt. But it seems that the Wardens got to everyone who was allowed doubt into their heart and now nurtures it in secret.
Bummer. Thanks anyway. You promised me a report on the present state of affairs in the Protectorate.
I have already forwarded all official reports to your seneschal. As for the conversation we're having right now, I wouldn't trust any paper or data slate with its contents. You see, Lady Theodora, may the Emperor have mercy on her soul, was perfectly aware of Dargonis' political environment. You, however, have only just arrived on the capital, and I thought it would be best to bring you up to speed. Frankly, the nobles of Dargonis, much like the nobles on Mostworld, are akin to spiders in a jar, ready to pounce on whoever is the weakest, or whom they deem to be the weakest. I have vocal issues and have really long run-on sentences and don't stop for breath.
Nope. Oh my gosh, let's go. Hell yes.
The, the nobles are well respected, rich, and powerful individuals who held Lady Theodora's favor for many years and have found ways to rise above the rest by diligently serving the rogue trader. Every family pursues its own selfish interests, and each one expects that with the transition of power, they will retain and even add to their lands and wealth. The families I would recommend giving particular attention to are the drive stems, the gapraks, and the sourbacks. I should also mention the Wessarians, not a noble house per se, but a family that was part of Lady Theodora's inner circles, to the Blue Bloods' great displeasure.
Yeah, I just hate it when that happens. Enough about the nobles. Anything else you want to report?
There was, your lordship, and at this time it concerns the main reason for my presence on this planet, Xenos, and the threat they pose both to you and humanity as a whole. The last few months have been difficult for the people who report to me. My eyes and ears were scattered through the Coronis expanse, warp disturbances, astropaths overcome with madness, ships disappearing in the immaterium. Many of my observers and contracts have gone dark or have been killed by some calamity or other. Still, I managed to establish communication with some key individuals who are able to warn me about incoming threats, including Xenos raids.
Achilles looks you in the eye without blinking.
It is within my power to supply you with intelligence on where and when Xenos will strike next. I do not doubt that Governor Drivestem will beg you for protection against the Xenos, and in this fight, the information from my contacts will serve you well. I beseech you, Falcon, if I ever report a threat looming over a ship or planet, do not dismiss it. Sometimes it takes an intervention from the rogue trader and his mighty void ship to avert disaster.
Considering we're not here very much, I don't know that's a good plan.
Well, yeah,
All right.
it might be, threats might not necessarily be here, just sometimes here.
Fair enough. Must take my leave. Achilles bows.
According to the message I received a few minutes ago, Governor Drivestem has arrived at court. I imagine the Chancellor is already prepared to arrange the meeting. All that's left is to notify her that you are ready to see Urband.
Right on.
Hey, look, goods.
Goods.
And a curiosity merchant with a cyber eagle.
What is up, curiosity merchant? A finely dressed man greets you with an incredibly radiant smile. His meticulously polished jaw augmentation reflects the palace's interior as sharply as a mirror. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lysarius Kremlin, a collector of curiosities. Perhaps your lordship will find something useful among my offerings. What kind of curiosities do you sell? Equipment for noble cyber assistance, of course. The demand is modest, as few in the Imperium can afford such luxury, but I am glad to have found my calling. Judging by his expensive attire and ostentatious augmentics, Lysarius' wealth is unlikely to stem directly from his curiosity business. He came here following his heart, it seems, not his greed. I am a rogue trader, and I seek the rarest of curiosities. Do you have anything of that sort? My collection will offer you the biggest and broadest choice in all the expanse. However, even a devoted enthusiast like myself has his limits. There is a certain captain who owns a unique protocol, a family heirloom which he refused to sell to me. His ship is called the Renegade's Fall. Perhaps you can chart a path to his hoarded treasure. I will send you the coordinates of the place where we last met. What is this eagle's name? His polished jaw shining, Lysarius extends his hand toward the bird, a hand likewise made of shiny metal. Her name is Aquila. As soon as I saw her, I knew a creature of such proud grace simply must be properly taken care of. Now, Aquila is an integral part of my life, as I am of hers. With a shrill cry, the eagle stabs her benefactor's metal palm with her beak. The augmetic groans while the merchant is still smiling as he modestly puts his hand back into his clothes and out of sight. Apologies, Aquila is still getting used to my replacement extremity. She liked the old one better. Judging by Aquila's displeased look, the bird's fondness for her owner's original extremity was of an elementary, rather than affectionate nature. Was your friendship with Aquila the reason you needed these augmetics? You are exceptionally observant. The man laughs softly and melodiously, then shakes his head. Developing a friendship with such a noble creature is a thorny path, and after a moment of especially profound disagreement, I had to have my hand replaced. But this, Lithoris' touches his jaw implant, his pride evident. This was purely for the beauty of the thing. I used to be passionate about finding rare augmetics and could not resist having them installed, even if they were made by, shall we say, not purely righteous hands. But the fine craftsmanship, the razor-sharp outlines. Please keep this a secret from the Adeptus Mechanicus. I know the Red Priests don't condone things like that. What do you got? Ooh, stuff.
Yeah.
Cybermastiff upgrades.
Servo Swarm upgrades.
Nice.
Add Cyber Eagle, an analytics module. Cool. Wow. Familiar Maintenance Station upgrade kit.
This upgrade kit permanently improves the Rogue Trader's familiar maintenance stations. We have one of those?
I have no idea. What I do know is we don't have enough money for it, so like we can get all that's available, but like
It says it can only be used if the Rogue Trader has the Overseer archetype.
yeah. That's like what Adira and Cassia took.
Right. But,
That's how they got their pets.
okay.
I mean, is it only for the Road Traders one? Can it not be used on the other ones?
I don't know.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
If it can't. Let's just grab everything.
Right on.
We can see if they're any good later.
Very good.
Oh, my camera is far away.
Come back, Cameron. We didn't mean what we said.
No.
Nothing fun out here. Okay. Let's go meet with the politicians, I guess. Find that loot. Set of ceremonial torques. Why is this all lame? Give me something cool in my own palace.
That'd be nice.
That one wasn't even locked. Wait, we're supposed to meet with him in the palace? I think we were.
Probably.
Back to the Von Valanches Palace. Contract completed. Race to the top.
We had a bunch of contracts, I forgot. Which actually gave us more money, I think.
I thought it said
Looks like our money's...
profit factor lost.
It might have, but we got something out of it, I'm sure.
Okay.
So I think we talked to Clementia to start this.
Does good. Your lordship. Clementia bows her head politely. For a chancellor to a rogue trader, she is dressed rather simply. A parade doublet, polished shoes, and a comfortable cloak. She bears a saber and a gilded scabbard, whether for show or protection one could not say. Only her ring with the Wassarian coat of arms indicates that she is of the highest social stratum. The governor is waiting on the periphery of the palace. Please let me know when you'd like to see him. Awareness test failed. Clementia is different from most nobles. Not just in the way she's dressed, but in her bearing, too. Though, judging by the scars visible on her skin, at least some of her education took place on a battlefield, rather than in the secure confines of Elysium. Ready to see the governor. Clementia bows before leaving. I shall arrange for him to be escorted to your study. 2 hours have passed. It's Governor Urban Drivestem. Somicron want to be the Governor Drivestem?
Falcon on the Lancers, 20th in his line, rogue trader, keeper of the sacred word, and ruler of the Coronis expanse, from the Cranach system to the 100 Dreams crossroads, I bid you welcome.
What a guy.
Urban Drivestrom, governor of this great world, first and foremost, please accept my deepest I can't do that word with this voice. Condolences. It will be difficult to recover from the loss of a woman as great as Theodora von Valensis. It pains me to think that she is no longer with us. The citizens of Dargonis and this entire protectorate grieve alongside you. Please allow us to declare half a year of mourning so that we may honor the memory of our beloved lady. The key to this voice is never closing your lips.
Noted. The governor glances at Cabela anxiously, then immediately averts his gaze. Then he looks at her again, but when Cabela lets out a grim chuckle and stretches her lips daubed in fresh blood into a petrifying grin, the governor turns away from her sharply, all but squealing in fear. Good stuff, Cabela.
And you think she can fit in better than Adira?
I am questioning that theory now, yes. All right. Whatever. Do as you see fit.
I will immediately give all necessary instructions, your lordship.
He casually presses a few buttons on the cogitator built into his gold bracer.
Esteemed Falcon, Lady Theodora is a strong leader, and we ought to follow her example. Let us lean on our wisdom and persevere in spite of tragedy together. Let us carry on where she no longer can by leading the Von Valensis Protectorate to even greater posterity.
As much as the governor is trying to appear sincere, there is something in the curve of his nervous half-smile you find troubling. Is it a hint of reproach, mockery, condemnation? Or is it merely your guilty conscience playing tricks on you under the governor's keen gaze, stirring up memories of your past? I like how guilty conscience is like some distant shame and humiliation, not the fact that you're a heretic. Not that. No.
Alas, it won't be easy to task to accomplish, but some time ago, astropaths of Dargonis flew... Oh god, he's gone... Sean Connery.
We made it.
Dargonis flew into a rage and they had to be subdued. We are gradually...
This guy's voice is all over the place.
It's tough.
We're gradually restoring our ability to speak with neighboring worlds. But the contacts are still weak and routes are tangled and no longer lead to systems that the captains expect them to. We are given that the vast majority of ships in the Dargonis naval travel... Dargonis Navy travel without relying on the services of navigators. Without your engagement, the well-being of the Von Valensis dynasty and billions of its subjects is presently at risk.
When is the ceremony?
I'm afraid that until you deal with pressing issues, the ceremony will have to be postponed. Many rogue trader routes are still unavailable. The central worlds of the Von Valensis Protectorate are going through crisis. And with the warp disturbances, if void observers are to be believed, will prevent important guests from reaching the capital.
What do they want us to do?
We are all troubled by the fate of the agri-world. Janus has supplied Dargonus and other planets with foodstuffs. Empty stomachs can drive even the mildest rabble to revolt. Furthermore, House Gaprak is perturbed by the loss of communication with the industrial world of Kiagama, in which is in their charge. But if you wish to know my opinion, the world that deserves your attention is the penal world of Verbal 6, one of the key mining suppliers in your protectorate.
Commerce success, such intriguing concern for the Veabo 6 outpost. Doesn't your house happen to own the extraction stations there? Drivestem's beady eyes widen in fear.
Your lordship, I beg of you, do not interpret my words as an attempt to influence your decision in any way. You see, without Fable 6, the manufactoriums on your world would need to make haste to find new suppliers elsewhere and arrange for new shipments. In these troubling times, they may run risk of delays and other most tragic mishaps. My only concern is for the prosperity of the Von Valentius dynasty.
Mm-hmm.
I regret this voice terribly.
Choices were made. I've already been to Kavagama. They've been overtaken by a cult of chaos worshippers. Drivestem pauses, mulling over the gravity of your words.
Such woeful tidings, your lordship. If I may assume that House Gaprak is an official investigation, if I may remind you, they have particularly close ties to the Abductors Mechanicus that serve as patrons of Kiavagama. Not to speak in defense of criminals, your lordship, but from where I stand, the outbreak of heresy on Kiava could hardly have been perpetrated by a noble family who stands to lose the majority of their wealth should the industrial wealth fall.
So what's he
I won't wait for
saying?
He's saying that House Gaprak have it wouldn't happen if they were going to lose everything, so they must be in on it.
Oh, that's funny. See to it that punitive measures are taken against House Gaprak.
If you're adamant about this, your lordship, I will ensure that the sentence is carried out. But what of the industrial world? Are we to expect trade to recommence?
The world still manufactures heavy machinery, but they have nothing in common with the type of production the Gapraks are familiar with.
You'll learn all about the heresy we've left there.
In due course. Drivestem humbly bows his head. I've already visited the agro-world of Janus. Governor Viat found herself facing a number of problems in my absence.
Truly, the Viet line is one of the oldest in the Van Valentius Protectorate. If the inheritor of such a well-respected blood could not handle whatever had befallen her, then the situation must be extraordinary indeed.
You can say that. All her worries are behind her now, and Vistenza continues to govern the agro-world.
I am delighted to hear it. Many on Dargonus live and hope that food deliveries to the capital will resume soon.
Oh boy, that does it for planets and trade routes. What else?
Xenos, your lordship. I don't rightly know where to begin. Otherworldly beasts are not uncommon sight in the Corona's expanse, but they have been a menace to the worlds this side of the Mall for decades. But now those abominations are on their rampage. They show no signs of fear as they attack ships, either damaging them to the point that they become unfit for transport or duty outright gutting them. We should fight them on the beaches.
Just realized where I got the voice from.
Only you have the power to stop this madness. We are in the process of restoring Astropathic Choir of Dargonus. Luckily, we were forced to slay only some of the deranged psychers, although those that remain are yet unable to transmit messages. I hope Master Scalenda will keep his word and offer you support in the war against the Xenos. According to his reports, the region of Vabor 6 has been particular concern in the last few cycles, which is all the more reason to discover the colony's fate as soon as possible. Now, on to issues of a smaller scale. There is a certain degree of tension in the capital due to unorthodox succession of the Sacred Word. Chances of uprisings are minimal, of course, and the spreading rumors is nothing but a sign of weakness of mind and spirit. Nonetheless, I prepared a list of minor houses that demonstrate unseemly discomposure. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
The voice really throws without you read. Discomposure. Mm-hmm. What is to be done about them? Oh.
Cabela's back.
Command the spinners of the blood-spun web, and they will set a fine snare of retribution, Dom and Falcon. We will whisper names, and that whisper will drown out insolent voices.
Oh my god, don't cut yourself on your own edge.
Every time. Sounds good, Cabela. Take care of this for me.
Excellent. It will be done, Domin Valvim. Let the sacrament of the hunt commence.
A cold sweat breaks out on Drivestem's face. He forces a subservient smile on his face.
This will bring the noble houses into line for years to come, your lordship. It will make them fear not only blasphemous words, but also their own shadows.
Excellent.
One last thing, your lordship. Your inauguration as bearer of the sacred warrant is but a matter of time. I would like to inquire about one crucial detail. I imagine that you were intending to uphold the centuries-old tradition, bolstered by an equally long-lasting friendship of being represented by Ondargonis by one of the noble houses. I presume that is the duty will be accorded to House Drivestrem. I think we give this to the Westarians.
Sounds good to me.
Fuck these guys.
Yep. Abelard turns to you and bows respectfully. Lord Captain, to accompany you at such a critical hour is the greatest honor for the Wessarian bloodline. Have no fear, we will not fail you. Drivestem tosses Abelard a look that lacks even the smallest shred of respect.
Forgive my boldness, but I must remind you that the Wessarians, whose lineage traces back to a Navy officer, are not of the Dargonis nobility. Such decisions may have an adverse effect on your subjects' loyalty, your lordship.
Drivestem's face breaks into a bitter smile.
I shall immediately relay your commands, most gracious rogue trader. Thank you for your time. Cool, let's get out of here.
Let's get out of here.
Thank you for your time, your lordship. Since the duty calls, I shall take my leave. May the Emperor's grace be with you.
Level up.
Ooh, sweet. Hell yeah.
All right.
Oh, and I looked into the respecking thing for Cabello.
Uh-huh.
I don't think you can respec the class you pick, unfortunately.
Okay.
So don't worry about it.
I won't. She's fine. She's doing great.
She's fine.
She could be better, but she's fine.
Yeah.
So do you want to take care of the Xenos?
Might as well.
Let's go to the Mundus Valentius.
Go take care of their mine problem. And they call it a mine. Breaking news. Bethesda is officially announcing that they're collaborating with the United States government to ensure Fallout 5 will take place in the real world.
Ah.
But you gonna read this?
Uh-huh. Terrible news from Dargonis, Lord Captain. A subsidiary hive city, Scipione 84249, has been destroyed in a series of cascading failures. Production is halted, and millions of people have broken their vows of obedience and are fleeing. Many of them are perishing in the wastelands and overloading the transport lines leading to neighboring hives. The surrounding residential sectors are becoming increasingly agitated by the influx of refugees. What is your directive regarding the distribution of these refugees? These commoners think that I would be merciful to those who facilitated the hive's destruction, eliminate any who would try to enter the cities. Not a single miscreant responsible for failing the rogue trader shall ever find peace on Dargonis. The refugees quickly realized they would not find shelter in the hives and dispersed across the wastelands. A harsh lesson in discipline has been delivered to the capital. Those Scipions who still manage to sneak into and hide in the hives harbor a strong resentment against the rogue trader, who condemned their relatives and neighbors to death. They have vowed not to forget their dead.
Do people ever?
Might be problematic.
Let's see, what do we get for these things? Jewelry, ship components, profit factor. They all give profit factor, but one of them gives more than the other. So I think we go with that one. You're not even looking, it's fine. I'll just pick.
Sounds good.
Cool. I believe we can. Oh, no, we need to. Only the rogue trader has the right to performance action.
What are we doing?
We're leaving.
We need to take out the Xenos.
Yes.
I don't see any Xenos in the system. Where are they?
They're not here. They're at Vabos 6. Wherever Vabos 6 is.
Oh, right.
Not in this system. So I met the new manager today.
Mm-hmm.
He's never worked in a bakery before, so he's not changing anything because he doesn't know how or what to.
Oh, good. Because we talked about this, and I was like, he's probably going to change things just because he thinks he has to.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, looking at all these systems.
So it's directly north of us.
Number 4?
Mortis Axes.
Oh, there it is. Okay, got it. Demonic eyes have materialized and begin to slither across the walls of Crew Quarter 49. The burning orbs swirl like bubbles of fetid swamp gas, only in secluded places at first and later appearing in plain sight. Everyone subject to their glare started experiencing headaches and spells of self-flagellation after one of the officers peeled off a portion of his own skin to fashion a makeshift eyelid for one of the fiendish orbs. The section was quarantined since neither fire nor other munitions could prevent more eyes from sprouting up on the ship. The vessel was cleansed only by escaping from the clutching embrace of the Sea of Souls.
We have 16 warp stuff.
Uh-huh.
Like, could we skip getting interrupted every time we take a thing by just spending some of
We might need
those?
it later. I'm hoarding health potions, don't you know?
Yeah. I just feel like on the trip back, at least, could we just... Like, we know we're going to have to come back this way, so spending them now is worthwhile. Let's lower them a little.
Fair enough. After analyzing the auger data, the officers were surprised to discover that the planet was once covered with oceans. Long ago, an unknown cataclysm caused the seas to dry out and turn this world into a lifeless desert. The most amazing discovery of all was the skeletal remains of a colossal oceanic organism, some large enough to even be seen from orbit.
Yes, Olbrand, I work in a bakery. I am a baker.
Mm-hmm.
I make that dough. Not really, though.
Sorry, kid needs something. Dun, 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 dun.
All good. So I was looking at movies that are going to be on, and apparently the Demon Slayer movie is coming back to cinemas here.
Which... the one?
Infinity Castle.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Pulp. It's the Screen X experience where they like project extra detail on the like sides of the movie cinema.
Cool, cool. I like that.
Yeah,
It's an extra
I'm wondering.
$50.
I can look up how much the tickets are. It's unfortunately on at 6 p.m. on a Thursday, so it's like, okay, well, probably not going to that. How much is the ticket? Sorry, you can't leave a single seat space. That's fine. For a adult rewards member, it is $32.40.
Yo. Okay. Allbrand works with alcohol. What does that mean? Like at an alcohol, like a distillery?
Or at a bottler, or at like a hospital with alcohol swabs.
Yeah.
So we used to have this was like just before I started working, but apparently the bun spice that was used to make like hot cross buns and stuff
Yeah.
used to be an alcoholic kind of liquid, and people were drinking it. So they're like, no, we're gonna swap it out for a dry powder version.
That's great. Sounds about right for old timies. The ship's augurs have detected a known native mineral cluster on the planet's surface. Probably the remains of an ancient asteroid shower. The substance is valuable, but collecting it will not be easy. The asteroid sits right above numerous underground caverns. The ancient tunnels and vaults are incredibly unstable and would likely not bear the weight of a large group of humans, let alone a shuttle. Athletics, 70%.
Send the buffest dude to the fragilest part of the ground, like making an athletics check.
Douche.
Like,
done. The crew's expertise made it possible to collect the mineral without disturbing the ancient caverns.
nice. It's plasteel. Just added plasteel to the map. Like, you can mine it if you want.
Awesome. Totally worth. Provisions.
We got loads of provisions.
Archaeotech mechanism fragment. That's another one. That's our second one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, if you look at that item in the inventory, it's like a compass that
Yeah.
we're putting together.
Yep.
Yeah.
See where it wants us to go.
It's Jack Sparrow's compass.
Hmm.
I can see crimson lights
Oh,
in the
doing a
void.
fight.
Probably more chaos. Probably more chaos.
Presumably.
I mean, it's Imperium designed ships.
They could just be pirates.
Oh, that's true. Right. I think
Yeah.
it did say
They don't have
pirates.
they don't have like infidel class on their or murder class or whatever.
Not tryharding.
Yeah. That works astoundingly well.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Trying to jump.
They
sure are.
You can jump past them. Not quite what I wanted. Oh, I've got to drive a little bit forward first. Okay.
Ship must reach one end.
Yeah, apparently. Don't let him get away.
Yeah, heck no. Get back here. You tried to pirate us. That's not okay.
Mm-hmm. I don't think we're allowed to do that to people.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice try, suckers.
A worthy contribution to Lady Theodora's legacy.
Oh, and our ship ranked up.
Woo!
I can't push the buttons, right?
Development. Choose ultimate post abilities.
Yeah, let's go ahead and grab boarding party.
Yeah. Launches a boarding party
And-
to infiltrate the enemy ship.
And Imperium Storm.
Can I get both?
Yeah,
Okay.
should be able to.
Party,
You'll have to hit
Imperium
next.
Storm. There
Yeah.
it is. Complete.
Yeah.
Nice.
Woo woo.
Whoa, map. Where are we? Okay.
Going to fight the Eldari instead of the Xenos.
I guess.
I mean, Eldari are Xenos, but
Mhm.
it's a different quest apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Do we still have Urlet on board?
Yeah, she's real mad all the time. It's great. Lord Captain, Drakari ships are patrolling the system. The likelihood of slipping past the patrols unnoticed is close to 0. Unnoticed? Who said we're going to do this unnoticed? Master
I
Helmsman.
remember this. I remember this.
You fail to get past the enemy ships unnoticed. Oh no! The nearest Drakari ship attacks at once. Others will soon join in.
Yeah. I remember this being like a big old fight.
Yep. But at this point, we'll be fine.
I think we've got. Yeah, I think we've got it covered.
Mm-hmm. Drukaria blocked your flagship's posts.
Oh no.
Oh no. Nice shot, the Heartless. Another nice shot, the Heartless. Gonna step away for a second. Murder them well.
For it. Doing my best. Not what I clicked. Okay. Beverage department at a convention center. Very nice. People got a drink. Do I have like a reload thing? Pretty sure I do. Apparently not. Oh, it's not available.
Because the Drukari took it.
Drakari took it?
The Drukari are blocking abilities, it said at the start of the combat.
Oh, right. No, it's just it's only available when I'm in a different phase.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, and now I can't hit him where I am. So let's jump this way a little. Didn't kill him, but that's fine.
one can outmaneuver House or Senate.
And more show up.
They sure do.
Hmm. I mean, I knew this would happen.
Yep. We've been here.
Mm-hmm. Sure have. Anything good on Reddit?
Getting text.
Ah, okay.
I don't do Reddit on mobile. Ever since
No.
they got rid of the third-party Reddit mobile apps because they are stupid.
Right.
Hmm.
Got them all, and 3 more show up just for fun.
See you later, Obsidian Shadow Fiend. The explosions are pretty in this game, at least.
That is true.
Someone worked
How
hard
about you
on
with
this.
that? Mm-hmm. Alright, time to swing.
We boarding partied anybody?
Can't. They're blocking it.
No fun, Drukari. We just got that.
Yeah.
Yay!
Hey.
I was totally expecting another round.
For our mastery of the void.
Sweet. Above expectations. And they're all
Yeah.
done.
And we got a new weapon.
Hmm.
It's a new dorsal lance.
Not a
Instead
ventral
of a
one,
dorsal.
man.
Yeah. Cool.
Very
It does
cool.
a ton of damage. Alright, let's go save these Eldar.
Right on.
Save.
Yes. In quotation marks. Smuggler's Cache has a
flash
flamer.
door. Nice.
And a whole
7
bunch of
of 'em.
axes for some reason. Yeah.
20 swords, 7 auto rifles. Yeah.
Hmm. Hey! Another piece of ye old compass. Is that 3?
I think so.
Hmm. Little tiny rock.
Henry Cavill skins writers alive and broadcasts their screams to their family. Is caught saying, "Read the Night Lord trilogy before you speak to me."
Glorious. The Augur crew.
And someone's
Go ahead.
someone's photoshopped in, like, taking the photo of him when he visited Games Workshop. So it's him looking real happy holding a model, and they've just photoshopped in a flayed human hanging from their feet behind him.
Sure
All
hope
right.
so. The Augur crew picks up a heavily damaged Xenos void ship among the countless rock masses of the asteroid belt. An Aldari vessel, beyond a doubt. According to the Von Valantis archives, about 100 standard years ago, the Imperial Navy set up a barrier in this system against pirates and the enemies of humanity. Countless primed mines are still scattered among the wreckage. The Voxmaster manages to tune the ship's systems to an unconventional frequency, and the bridge suddenly fills with chime-like Xenos voices. Drawn out and mournful, they sing in an unknown tongue, but every officer on the bridge can sense that this is a dirge. Answering the call, Erlet jumps to the cogitator, startling the officers on the bridge with her sudden jolt. In the hopes of understanding the Monkey technology and figuring out how to help her kin, the Aldari runs in circles around blinking vid screens, but the mysteries of the machine god elude the Xenos. And then she turns to the Lord Captain, powerless. Erlet is asking the Alantak to help her kin, who have found themselves in a trap sprung by fate. The Aldari are worn out and weak. Their song is a cry of despair, and that cry is fading. What's our heretical option here?
I mean, when dealing with Xenos, probably none. But there's one option that gives us experience in the form of a skill check. And maybe if we get them out alive, we can, like, enslave them later.
All right, sounds good.
That's feels like the best option.
XP. Now all the crew can do is hope the calculations are correct, and the veteran officer's experience has not let them down. There's so many options.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just blow them up. I think Erlet will stick around if we do that.
Probably not.
She did. We opened fire on Aldari's ship. And she was like, aw. She's just sad about it.
Well, maybe she didn't know them personally. Like, three. I still want to see if we can, like, do something to them later. Maybe we can flay them in front of you, Roulette.
All right. So 3. After several hours pass in the ship's clock, the servants of the Omnissiah present a plan for the neutralization of the ancient mines. The success of the operation is assessed as extremely probable.
Okay, we'll do it then.
Right?
And just like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to save them?
He gives the order to clear a path to the vessel. What's up, Aki? On the Lord Captain's command, the ship's cannons fire several powerful salvos. As soon as the shots reach their mark, a cascade of soundless explosions erupts within the asteroid field and spirals around the Aldari vessel. Once the explosions quiet down and the shards of asteroids, space debris, and void mines dissolve into the darkness of the void, a rescue team sets off toward the miraculously intact Xenoship. However, when the shuttle reaches the Xenoship, the rescue team's report catches the bridge's crew off guard. The vessel's starboard side has been breached by the macro weapons of an unknown Imperial void ship, and there are no survivors. Shielding her eyes, Erlet closes them and clutches the spirit stone at her breast. Coming to, the Aldari does not speak for a time. With notes of sadness in her voice, carefully picking her words, she concedes that the Alantach did all they could to save her kin, for once, and yet it was the Monkey who were responsible for the loss of the Aldari void ship. Saddened by the pain and hatred that humans have wrought upon her kind, Erlet quietly leaves the bridge, and sometimes it's simply impossible to outrun fate. One of the ships that fled Krundrak headed for a distant system. Oh. Sometime after that, Erlette comes to the Lord Captain, haggard but still holding on to hope. She says that she came aboard the monkey vessel and set off into the darkness in hopes of finding her kin, but found only corpses slaughtered by humanity's hatred, and you. And though she and the Lord Captain were not always in agreement, the Alantok still tried to lend a helping hand. In gratitude, as she promised, she shares the coordinates of her kin's cache. Exquisite Wraithbone blade fragments, Aldari chain swords, experience, and some Xeno artifacts.
Cool.
Thanks, Erlette. I guess. Chart new routes. Ooh. Slippin'.
Slippin' nachos.
Mm-hmm. Keith says, it's neat having the sub badge icon that I made again. Thank you, Subgiver Tarsurian. Nice. Good man, Tarsurian. Lord Captain, urgent report. We have received an astropathic message from Regent Aranto Rosselio. The navigators are concerned about the fate of Cassia, who disappeared from Uric 5. The Regent is requesting an update on her current status and has also inquired about the possibility of a personal meeting to negotiate and arrange the return of the Lady Navigator to her house. The psycho-emotional coding of the received message betrays acute concerns, but it also contains something that the astropaths have failed to put into words. If you'll excuse my forthrightness, I feel it is necessary to tell House Orselio the truth. Otherwise, a conflict with the Navis Nobilite is possible, which, given the current state of the Coronis Expanse, will only play into the hands of the enemies of the Imperium. You can tell her she's dead. I don't know anyone named Cassia. Okay, that's a funny one.
I mean,
yeah, we'll play it straight.
Well, I was just thinking if conflict with the Navis Nobilite here would only prove a boon to the enemies of the Imperium. I mean, that's us, right?
Yeah, that's us, but also we need to be able to get around. And if we don't have a navigator, I'm not sure how this works out.
Well, what are they going to do? Come and take it?
They
Take
might
it from us?
Try. I don't know who's going to help. Dude, helping the Navis Nobilite is a good thing for people who want navigators.
Yeah, but, I mean, you can get around without them if you're Chaos, right?
I mean, are we Chaos enough?
Not at the moment, but, like, she's not going to fall out of the ship just because we tell her that she's dead.
All right, fine. She's dead. Right away, Lord Captain, says Voxmaster Victus. She knows the truth.
This is a bad idea.
Uh-huh. Lord Captain, we have cross-referenced the key characteristics of the system and other astronautical chart data. The planet Veibus 6 is located here. The problem is the Argos detected an unusual change in atmosphere, not unlike a massive release of toxins. Appears that something unfortunate has happened to the planet's underground storage facilities. And there's Drukari here too. It's impossible to safely land on the planet just now. Unknown ships are cruising the system. No need for any cog to analyze it. I can decipher this telemetry easily. Xenos. The armory and artillery crews are standing by. Cargo fast. This planet can barely sustain life, and yet searchers discovered a long-lost Imperial colony, one that was cut off from the rest of the galaxy centuries ago. The colonists live in conditions worse than any Underhive, yet they still venerate the Emperor and gladly welcome their visitors. The Lord Captain receives an invitation from the local ruler, the Archqueen, Princeps Domina. Take over the colony.
1 shuttle and 2 rifles should be enough.
I mean, to what end, though?
Yeah, just pay her a visit. It's fine.
The ruler meets the Lord Captain in a shack considered to be a palace by the people here. This is really sad. The Archqueen's unusual crown is made out of metal coils, most likely parts of an ancient device for boiling water. The guests are served the finest delicacies the colony can provide. The Archqueen, what is that? Tell me what their food is. The Archqueen praises the visitors in mangled low Gothic and calls the Lord Captain her dear brother. At the end of the audience, gifts are presented to the guests. The Archqueen's minister delicately remarks that the best possible gift the Lord Captain and his crew could provide would be the replenishment of the colony's meager gene pool. Yeah, the Lord Captain sends a prank-loving scout named Vesti.
Hell yeah.
Oh.
That guy made a joke on a thing. We stripped him of his rank, and now he's going to live on a backward, nowhere world where his only value is replenishing the meager gene pool.
This is brutal. Done. The Archqueen is delighted and flattered. She hopes the Lord Captain will pay her more visits in the future. Probably not. Bye! You think that's in the game? You think coming back something else happens?
Maybe.
I'm going to forget about it.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Did we click on the thing on that planet? Yeah, you did. Okay. I don't know what it was, but yeah.
Cargo.
Okay. People are talking that gas prices here are going to hit over $3 per liter.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's it average?
So I fill my bike up with premium.
Oh.
The future is
And the most
uncertain.
I think I've paid for fuel is like $2.25. So jumping to 3 is huge.
That's a lot, yeah. Per liter, too. 4 liters to a gallon. Yeah, it is $2.40 per gallon here.
All right.
Yeah. But probably going to go up with the instability in the Middle East. Traditionally does that.
Yeah.
We'll see what it does.
It's a little annoying, especially when it's like, well, most of the gas is domestically produced. And it's like, well, but they could sell it on the open market internationally, and the price there is much higher, so we have to pay more just to compete.
Ugh.
Yeah.
It's pretty stupid.
Yep. Send a boarding party.
Yeah, blow it up. Now they're on fire. Good job, everyone. Well done, Heartless. Friggin' Drukari. Swift and merciless retribution is a proper fate for many transgressors, but the Imperium permits using the convicts for hard labor on distant prison worlds like Phoebus 6. To atone for their crimes, before humankind, hundreds of thousands of rogues and lowlifes toil in the mines of the Von Valanche's protectorate until death from exhaustion or some other unfortunate accident claims their forsaken souls. Sounds good.
When we leveled up earlier, did you not do Cabela and Pascal?
Apparently not. Or me, even.
Or yourself? Yeah.
All right, leveled up.
Variable 6 always was a penal
This
world.
man's body is
But
frozen
this,
in an unnatural
even the miscreants of
pose.
this place do not deserve such a fate.
There's a gutted body who used to be a warden. This man clawed at his throat before he died. The caustic ooze gives off a sickening vapor that eats away at the lining of your nose and mouth. The bodies have been twisted in a pose resembling a servile bow and bound with barbed wire.
Victory
So
awaits.
someone's been having fun here.
Yeah.
Thin cuts left by bladed weapons. Oh, maybe it has something to do with all the Drukhari ships that were in orbit around this planet.
You think so?
The worst mystery in the game.
No, I think the worst mystery in the game is why you're wearing a Dom mask.
It helps with shooting.
Uh-huh. What exactly are you shooting?
Think. What do you mean? I have a gun. I shoot things.
Uh-huh. Shooting fucking loads.
Heyo. Tazara! The tall, lithe Xenos moves with the grace of an otherworldly predator. The creature gives you a dispassionate glance and casually speaks a few words that are immediately picked up by your elucidator. Do you want a voice for Drukhari?
Yeah, I mean, I can look.
I don't know. There's nothing like immediately obviously available.
I can't hear these voices.
Woo! That's like a deep, deep voice like this.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that was.
It was meant to be like Venom.
This one has a backing track?
Oh, I can set that off. Yeah. Candace.
Go some more with that. Whoa. Try again? That's a cat. That's extra cat.
This one's just called voice tune. I guess it's like auto tune.
I can't. Are you saying something? Because I can't hear anything.
No, McCandus, Aelith, what is this?
Yeah, that sounds like Cabela.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Not a lot of options
All right.
that like line up with Drukhari.
That's fine. I'll just do Tazara here. McCandus, Aelith, what is this? Has one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and saved it as a special treat for the Archon? The Xenos takes a quick look over her shoulder toward the platform where a few more silhouettes in tar black armor can be seen. I mean, death to Xenos, I guess.
There's a voice. I said
Oh.
like, oh, Eldar. These Eldar are just elves, right?
Kinda.
So I just searched for elves, and there's one here for Freerin.
Okay.
McCandus Aelith, what is this?
Oh, dang, that's
Has
good.
one of the sisters found an amusing trinket in the ruins and has saved it as a special treat for the Archon?
That doesn't sound like Freerin at all, but it works for a Drukhari.
Cool. I will add it to the soundboard.
Excellent.
There. Add to soundboard, and then I need to open my screen there so I can put a pin on it so I can swap to it. Cool. Right. That'll be our Eldar voice, I guess.
I mean, yeah, fair enough. Do we just attack them? We don't have any love for the Eldar.
Oh
The
yeah,
old Drukhari.
Just that. It's fine. Well, Yeah, go for it.
Tazara takes a step back just as the other fighters charge with furious howls.
Take a knee and bow before me.
This counts as an ambush?
Bull crap. We saw them. We walked in here. Whatever.
Some bullshit is what that is.
It is.
Alright, Pascal, with your new gloves of plasma shooty.
Gloves of
Kill
all the
all.
shooty. Who's all standing
Yeah,
close
just-
together? Well, surprisingly little of that happening.
Yeah.
This though, this will work. Got
Perfect.
twofer. We'll take. Oh no, that was not dead. 1 hit point.
Call the week. Call the week.
the weak. This is terrible.
Running binary override. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all.
Oh, okay. Caught you. Miss. Oh.
Is unsurpassed.
Alrighty. Who wants some buffs?
Everyone.
What about a free little turn? Your first ability, you don't have enough to use. Well, I guess you could use Wildfire, and that'll let you bust.
Nice.
But your first ability, like Rapid Fire, would have been free, so you could have added that to it.
Excellent.
Not a problem for me. Ah, another clean strike.
Very nice.
While injured, not dead.
Yeah. Oh, and Cabela.
No movement.
No movement though.
She can't quite jump to that one.
She can throw a grenade. She can throw a grenade.
That's true. We can desync. It's been a minute.
That's a good point. Don't throw her. No.
Aki agrees. That's not Freerin at all. I don't know who has the temerity to label that as Freerin.
Well, maybe like the original person who made it, they could actually do something with their voice.
Uh-huh.
Or like the bass was closer to Freerin, and I am not Freerin like.
Hmm. Omicron is not Freerin like. Accurate assessments.
Yeah.
Wait, did that move him closer?
You
It
threw a force grenade.
did.
Yeah.
And
And now you can jump. Very nice. And look at that. That healed you because you took a swing.
Sure did. I want to kill this, but also I'll hit Falcon if I do this thing, so he'll be fine.
As the tenants caught by the
16.
Check your aim.
Oh, come on. Check
Did
your
18.
aim.
Trust me.
Oh, die.
Since Falcon is now half dead, make sure I turn on the healing.
Let's get to it.
Ooh,
Nope,
killed
now
your
he's
own
dead.
dude. Oh, that was me? No, it wasn't.
No, it was their own dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
dead.
but I'm getting lower.
Yeah. Oh, and you're poisoned.
back now.
Hold on.
All the
Time to
movement.
redouble our efforts.
Okay.
Seriously, what the?
No. Might have survived if you hadn't killed yourself.
Deliver us.
Might have survived without Kibble.
Let's make it quick. Damage is out of my way.
dare you?
No. Alright, Kibble. Take revenge.
Trying my best out here.
Camera's going the entire wrong way.
I know. There we go. Okay, let's see. Who's all groupy and stuff? There's little groups of like 2 everywhere.
There's like 3 here.
Once again, the ping does not give me a visual indication unless I'm already looking at it.
Cabela is looking towards them and taking 1 step to her right. Or 2 steps to her right.
Oh! Yeah. Okay, good.
Death comes in
I think I was behind the thing.
Killing
Nice.
brings me no pleasure.
Can you get the other 2 with a swing?
The shadows
The
will
roof,
see
right?
death is a
Yeah.
Close enough.
Close enough.
As honor ordains, my blade whispers your name. Trust me.
7 HP.
I shall not
Dead.
fail.
Ooh, parry 1.
Come.
Parry
the other
this, you
side
filthy
awaits.
casual.
Alright. Who is important? Did we kill the named characters already? That's funny.
All the named ones are dead?
Yeah. Yeah. Alright, bud, relocate. And then we can buff everyone.
Whew. Solid 90. Abelard, finish the witch. Suffer not the Xenos.
Oh, I was really hoping to be able to charge from here to get the other one. I mean, you want to take a swing at Abelard, don't you? No, you're supposed to counterattack when they attack you.
Yeah, what the heck? Function.
Scriptural providence, the only sire condemns you.
Tufa.
Solid twofer.
What an unfortunate turn up.
Woo, twofer.
Hell yeah. Cabela gets another bonus little turn with no movement.
It's not really her thing. She does have a gun, though.
It's not really my choice to give it to her.
blessing.
Right?
She is surprisingly good with that. I always forget.
Yeah. It's true.
That was 90 damage with 1 shot.
Duty demands.
I'm bored of this farce, Tazara. Who rules this arena, you or the monkey? Archon Iremerius. Drakon Malzara, you know the danger of repeating this misunderstanding. Your word is our command, Archon.
Target well struck.
So the Scarred Gladiator is just a dude, right?
As far
he's
as I
a
can tell.
human?
Yeah, sure looks like one. I think they set up a fighting pit here, right?
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Alright, Cabela.
I will leave footprints of scarlet. The shadows will see it done.
Right. Gun.
I was waiting for it. Yeah.
As you should.
As
Hey
the
man, you
tenets
poisoned him.
kill
Like,
brings
True.
you no pleasure.
Pretty nice.
he's thinking you gave him AIDS and then threw his blood all over you. Like,
Sounds
an
about
awful combination.
right. Yeah, but for these guys, that's awesome. I'm sure they enjoy it.
Be gone.
Whew, 129. What a disgrace. Yes, it is. Welcome back, Falcon.
Yeah.
You participated a little bit.
A new challenge for me.
Yeah, I mean, he shot
He
his
did.
gun and everything.
He did. Wouldn't be sarcastic.
I was there.
Yep.
Oh, didn't want to do that. I feel like we're picking up a lot of weapons that we're never going to use, so it's time to like go through and add a bunch to always add to cargo.
Yep.
Like, we have 5 bolt pistols.
That's a lot of
Actually, I do remember, didn't this come back to bite us in the butt when we were like trapped in Kamara and we're like, we said we picked up weapons, where are they? And like, they're all just immediately in cargo.
I do remember that being a problem, yeah.
But like, we know about it, so it's fine.
Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out anything else to do in here.
Can we get up to that like landing pad where they like had that little conversation?
Let's find out. No. Can we
Interesting.
pull a switch or something?
Not really seeing anything.
Me neither.
We did get a notification that was like, "Hey, go contact Dargonis and tell him that the
Problem is
Eldar have been dealt with."
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
There's if you stand here, you can see the top level of like the cell block, and someone has written Anvers in blood, and I'm wondering if they're just reusing a wall asset from the from Footfall, or
Yeah.
if the Anvers are really here as well.
Probably just a reused asset, but it's fun to think about. I'd be impressed. This is really far from Footfall.
And has absolutely nothing to do with their little uprising.
No.
All right, we get to add this place as a Falcon gains Enemy of Knowledge visa, grants +5 damage against Psychers and Navigators.
Rock on.
We don't have the ability to choose the other ones, but they don't give abilities, so that's all like buffs. But yeah. All right.
Executing Punishment of the Thinkers.
Gave us adamantine.
Sweet. Exploring the expanse. What? Can't go left? Seriously? Okay. How do we get right or left from here? Good grief.
Probably from further down. But that's okay. We don't need to.
I want the Aldari cash. There's a message from Achilles. He studied the data of the incursion on Veabo 6. He promised to direct the efforts of his aides to identify those enemies of humanity. They are Drukari. He's also reporting the Drukari are getting ready for more attacks on your territory. Information from his aides continues to arrive, and Achilles will personally report to you the moment the target for the upcoming raid becomes clear. The Drukari excel at catching their opponents off guard, and there will be little time to mount a response. You should get there fast when you can. And this is Helmsman Ravnor. The crew's grumbling again, but they got reason this time. Our analytics systems have gone totally bonkers. The tech priests are blaming the anger on the machine spirits. Allegedly, this is how they profess their displeasure at the crew not being worshipful. We've already largely managed to stabilize the output of the augers and all spexes across the ship. You should know there's something awfully sketchy about the machines these days. I can confirm, Lord Captain, the vessel's analytic systems were behaving incorrectly for a time. The cogitators could not produce statistical data and displayed meaningless numeric combinations instead. The augers failed to correctly analyze matter and mistook solids for liquids and vice versa. Thanks to the tech priest's efforts, standard operation of the ship's mechanisms has been restored. I am still registering sporadic reports of similar malfunctions, but we should now be able to handle them.
Okay.
Sweet. As long as we're here, let's do the rogue trader stuff.
Yay.
Yay. We've been rogue trader. Just don't know why we have to do all this official stuff. Whoa. Got a reward. Emporium completed. Profit factor. Adamantine mechanisms. Plasteel.
Ooh, so there's a bunch of options now. We're not teaching the serfs to read.
No,
it's just
definitely
like a thing
not.
that's not happening.
No.
That's no good. A lot of these options. Oh, this one's heretical. Never mind. That's perfect.
Yay.
Construction of pleasure chambers will give the aristocrats a place of repose free from moral restrictions.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hallucinatory chemthrame.
Yeah. The user suffers 6 bleeding. As long as the user is bleeding, something will happen.
Wait, sorry. Did I close that for
The user suffers bleeding. As long as the user is bleeding, they get plus 100% crit damage.
you? Wow. Okay. That's nice.
Yeah.
We have someone who's always bleeding.
It's true.
Does that count for combat?
I mean, it's a stim thing that you've got to be, get, like, injected into yourself.
Ah.
And the way it's worded, I'm not sure if the user has to be heretical or if just the rogue trader being heretical counts. So it might be literally a stim just for you and Adira.
Right on. Your lordship, I hope your stay on Dagonis will be beneficial to your physical and mental state. Yes, thank you. You should rest. So no. Who wants us to do the thing? Somebody here.
Maybe we gotta talk to Scalando?
Worth a shot.
Or is the other guy in our office again?
How may I be of service? No. I think he's...
Which one is it? J for journal? Lord Captain is to take the role of protector to command the nearly quite power. Establish a common completed development project of the highest difficulty in any colony.
We have to do that first?
We might, yes.
Oh. It said there was a
Assuming-
quest here.
Don't show completed quest. Oh yeah, it's talk to the Arbites because we still need to do Solomon's side quest.
Before we could become the rogue trader?
No, that's just his side quest for the DLC.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's the quest that
That's what it's talking about. All right.
Mhm.
Great. Rogue trader, the marshal's ready to meet with you. Do you wish to commence the audience? Sure. Sounds great. March.
It is March.
It is. Marching in March. Marshal Gregorus Strax. Two markedly distinct figures approach your throne. Marching in front is a man clad in Adeptus Arbites armor. He carries his helmet in the crook of his arm, but his stern facade serves him as well as any visor could. He bows to you sharply. Marshal Strax of the Adeptus Arbites. An older woman walks in the marshal's shadow, her body fitted with dozens of scribing implants and magnifying instruments. If not for her eyes, quick and inquisitive behind a pair of giant ocular lenses, you might have mistaken her for an exotic servitor. Her robes are adorned with sacred symbols of the Adeptus Administratum. Prefect Inscribia Volter is a woman who bows. This is her. You want to be her?
I can. Do we need to go and look for another voice?
I don't think so. If you don't want it, I'll do it. Okay, can't even understand what you're saying in this one.
Lord Trader Falcon Bon Balancius, I prefect in Scribia Volta.
Again, that's more Cabela.
All of them sound like Cabela.
Uh-huh.
These are all satellites all places.
Well, and it's annoying too, Aki, that he can't hear himself either.
I mean, I can turn it on so I can hear myself. But I just get the feedback loop, and I can't talk, so it's pointless.
Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah. We're Trader Falcon Von Balancius.
I mean, all right, we can roll with that. That'll work. It's not great, but we'll take it.
It's not very well rolled. I prefect in Scribia Volta, greet you on behalf of what?
It's like, now you're like two of them talking at the same time.
Is this battle for the Adeptus Administratum? I will now begin the procedure of official address to the ruler of the Ironis as formalized by Amendment 4N-10, 4N/10, through Law SK-941. May your name be wreathed in glory for centuries to come. May your fortunes ever proliferate. May the God Emperor bestow you a duty worthy of his chosen, etc., etc.
Her monotonous droning is making you weary. It seems she intends to go on for a good while longer. Clear your throat. The prefect stops at the unceremonious sound reverberating throughout the room. Behind her thick ocular lenses, her eyes flash with displeasure. Catching herself, she quickly says,
In accordance with the Rogue Trader's prerogative to do so, that the welcoming ceremony will be shortened to a brief formality.
I do not recall seeing you at court. What is the purpose of your visit? The marshal leans forward. His voice is low, and when he speaks, it feels as though the marble tiles of the palace had begun to vibrate. The Adeptus Arbites delegation has arrived to greet Lady Theodora's successor and to see the extension of our decades-long arrangement.
If I may continue for you.
The prefect steps forward,
per
dragging her feet slightly.
As per the decree of Theodora von Balancius, Bawadi-03N/3N, The representative of the Adeptus Ministratum and the Adeptus Arbites are sanctioned to use the powers of justice, oversee tithe collection in the Protectorate, and review any and all cases of tithe avoidance, tithe exceedance, or any other irregularities. These rights have been formalized in numerous pacts and statutes on the main decree. Considering your position, you may have yet to acquaint yourself with all these documents.
Definitely.
You are the successor to Lady Theodora, whose alliance with our sacred organizations forever glorified her as rogue trader closely tied to the executives of Holy Terror's will. And as representatives of the Adeptus Administratum and the Adeptus Arbites, must verify that you are able to maintain the alliance that has brought such repute to your dynasty.
And what circumstances?
That is why we have...
No, go. Right, you're
No,
not
I was
done.
ready for you. No, I was ready for you to do the narrator.
Prefect scrutinizes you as if trying to estimate your proportions and weight.
That is why we have arrived in person, as per the present circumstances have provided us with a chance to see if your intentions accord with those of the late one Valancius.
And what circumstances are those? The prefect's lips contort into a twist.
Our work has been disrupted by an unforeseen setbacks regarding communication and transportation. As our requisitioned assets were not adequately prepared, we have lost some of our personnel and resources as a result. The other traders are too short-handed to perform all the duties expected of them. Since they first arrived in these mass, their numbers, limited from the outset, have only continued to dwindle. After analyzing the situation in accordance with the amendment law and the decreed law, we have decided to notify you of a tithe violation committed by one of the worlds in the region. The regrettable lapse must be rectified as quickly as possible.
The old woman shivers and rubs her augmented hands together with an unnerving creak.
Hang them.
Sounds good. I'll have them hanged and the debt collected.
This is not a Von Valentis world. The system is located just outside the border of your protectorate. This Imperium is built on strict and unfailing obedience to the Lex Imperialis. The planet's tithe, even one that is relatively small, must be provided in full.
Aki appreciates you blah-blahing your way through this. And which world was it?
If this isn't a Von Valantis world, these problems are not mine.
Yeah. I'm turning down your request. The Marshal inclines his head. If you were to break this pact, the Adeptus Arbites would no longer consider itself obligated to provide you with support, such as by bolstering your personal retinue with arbitrators.
That's fine, we don't use him anyway.
Furthermore,
the prefect licks her finger out of habit as though she were about to turn an invisible page.
Decree blah blah on mutual benefaction and cooperation between Rogue Trader and representatives of the Adeptus Ministratum and Adeptus Arbites was created personally certified by Theodora von Valanches for good reason. If we were to disregard this measure, we would risk having any of the aforementioned bodies sink back into the pernicious free thinking. I am sure I need not tell you what a great undertaking it is to establish any semblance of order. I surely urge you to reconsider.
My word is final. You are dismissed. Before you even finish speaking, the prefect's cogita quill begins scratching at her data slate, likely recording your refusal and making corrections to various decrees. The Marshal merely bows, and the delegation of lawkeepers leaves the room.
It's not a world in our protectorate. Like, why do we have to hand over the tithe?
Game's like, we're giving you more stuff to do, stupid.
That is 100% what that's there for.
All right.
I see that Solomon has not pissed off. He's still hanging out.
That's interesting. Should we talk to him?
You can if you want. You'd be like, why did you not agree to uphold the blah blah and the blah blah?
You wouldn't believe the kind of poisons Glyto has detected in your various nobles' possessions. He doesn't even care. Alright, cool. I guess he hangs out anyway. They're like, we can't take the dog away from the player. If they want the dog, they should be able to keep the dog.
Yeah.
Can you pet the dog? Ooh.
You can, sort of. There's a bit of a challenge to it because it's an achievement if you can manage to do it. I believe that like you have to befriend Glyto over a series of interactions.
Okay.
Yeah. Why did we come out here?
I don't know.
Okay. Tell you what though, it's about time.
Yeah? Should we wrap it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll get back on the ship. Good stopping place.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, thanks for hanging out, everyone. Another edition of the Rogue Trader Co-op with Somicron. Thanks for being here. Psychonauts and Albranabe and Aki and Ordy and Mr. Chadwick the Goose. We'll be back tomorrow with more of the same Night Aki. As always, please check out the schedule that I put so much effort into making every single week. And by that, I mean it takes me about 10 minutes. Anyway.
10 whole minutes,
10 whole minutes. It's work, I tell you.
It is work. It's like it's your job.
It is, almost. All right. We'll catch it. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Bye-bye.